Donald Trump is now saying that his cognitive failures are on purpose in a wild rant about how he definitely doesn't have dementia. This is really wild stuff. Trump now claims that when he means to talk about Joe Biden, but instead says Obama, he's doing it on purpose. It's not a cognitive gaffe. This is Donald Trump's new explanation. Trump posting to Truth Social, quote, "Whenever I sarcastically insert the name Obama for Biden, Obama, as an indication that others may actually be having a very big influence in running our country, Ron DeSanctimonious and his failing campaign apparatus, together with the Democrats' radical left disinformation machine, go wild saying that Trump doesn't know the name of our president, crooked Joe Biden. He must be cognitively impaired. No, I know both names very well, never mix them up, and know that they are destroying our country. Also, and as reported, I just took a cognitive test as part of my physical exam and aced it. Also aced a perfect score, one taken while in the White House. That was the very serious dementia test. Biden should take one so we can determine why he wants open borders, no energy independence, a woke military, high inflation, no voter ID, men playing in women's sports, only electric cars and trucks, a weaponized DOJ, FBI, and so many other crazy things. So Trump is saying, he is deliberately saying Obama when talking about the current president. There is zero evidence of this. There is no evidence that that's what's going on. Now, Brian Kilmeade from Fox News floated this idea. Remember this?
You can't compare yourself to Joe Biden. There's no way. And Donald Trump keeps saying that because he believes Obama's pulling the strings. I talked to him off camera about that. I talked to him on radio about that. I said, "Why?" And I corrected him on the radio interview. Please go back and listen. I said, "You mean Joe Biden?" He goes, "No, Joe Biden, he's convinced Barack Obama's running the country." That's why he says it. He wants you to think that.
Oh, Brian, come on.
And he thinks that's to his advantage.
That's good. That's good.
Even this other Fox News person wouldn't believe that. And listen, there is zero evidence that Trump is doing this on purpose. There is zero evidence that Trump is being sarcastic when he does this. Here's just one example.
They were interviewing him 2 weeks ago, and they said, what would you advise President Obama? The whole world seems to be exploding and imploding. And he said, it's very simple. He should immediately resign, and they should replace him with President Trump, who kept the world safe. And I'm not just talking the United States. China respected him. Russia respected him. North Korea respected him. And he used another word other than respect, who he said fear.
So as you can see, just absolutely no reason to believe that Trump is doing that on purpose. There's half a dozen examples of this from the last couple of months. There's no indication of sarcasm. Trump rarely uses sarcasm. Trump's followers don't necessarily always understand sarcasm. And this is an after the fact attempt to rationalize what is going on. Trump is realizing people are increasingly concerned about this. Here's how I'm going to explain it away. Now, we'll talk in the next segment about if you have a referendum on age, who actually wins on this thing. But it is definitely interesting and a sign to be paid attention to that the cognitive gaffery has become so known to Trump as a concern, at least among some, that he is now trying to explain it away and explain it away with completely unbelievable assertions like I'm doing it on purpose. Now let's look at the campaign ad that has been published and discuss the referendum on age. One of our sponsors today is Deal Dash. Deal Dash is an auction website. It's been around 14 years. You might have seen their ads on TV. Deal Dash only auctions brand new items. You can get incredible deals. A Nintendo Switch sold for $22 recently. Deal Dash auctions anything from iPads to clothing, autograph memorabilia, you name it. And here's how it works. You buy bids up front, for example, $30 for 400 bids. Every auction starts at $0. There's no minimum, and each bid increases the price by a penny. If no one bids only 10 seconds after you bid, you win the auction. I found an awesome chair on Deal Dash that's going to look great in my office. I'm bidding on it right now. It's sort of fun. If you don't win the item, you can use the buy it now feature to buy the item at the listed price and you get your bids back. And you have a 90-day money-back guarantee on your first bid pack purchase. So try it out. Use my promo code PACMAN for 100 free bids with your first bid pack purchase. Or go to dealdash.com/Pacman. The link is down below.